Day 2 of hairstyles. I'm going to be showing you how to go from this to this. Today we're going to do space buns, which I have not done in actual ages, but I used to do them all the time, so we're going to do it now. Obviously first, find your middle part in. It don't have to be perfect, who cares? I never get mine right, so put one side like this, just to keep it out the way. Right. Bring it up. And put your bobble in, obviously. Look a little bit like this. And then I'm going to do that to the other side. You've got to make sure that they're even, otherwise you're going to look lob-headed. And no one wants to look lob-headed. Let me tell you. Even if you have got a lob-sided head, you don't want to look like it. Just try your best to make sure that they look even, which is probably the biggest struggle of this hairstyle, guys. It's really fun. It's really freaking easy. It's really freaking easy. There we go. And then I like to just make sure they look tight. But yeah, this is what it's looking like so far. I don't even want to know what the back looks like, so I know that's going to be wonky as shit. I like to just tease it, because when you do the plait without teasing it, I feel like it makes it look very flat. And I love messy hairstyles, that's just my thing, do you know what I mean? So, obviously you can skip this part if you want it to look more neat and more like really nice and cutesy, but I want it to look really messy and hot. Hell yeah. But yeah, so then once you've done that, start doing your plaits. I like to do them very loose as well, just to keep that messy look. And don't worry if the top looks a bit bulky, because then that just makes your buns look bigger, which I think is better. And don't worry about them being perfect. They're gonna get put up anyway. But yeah, that's what it should be looking like. And then you just want to go in, twist and twist, and leave a little bit of hair out. Not too much, but leave quite a bit of it out. Tie that up, and then you're going to want to like go in and just mess with it until it looks like how you want it to look. I want mine to look big and crazy. And then you get these and just leave them there for a second. We'll sort them out in a sec. Then you want to do the same to the other side. Big, messy plait. Bulky at the top, so that your buns look bigger. Because we all love big buns. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Twist it around. And remember to leave a little bit out here. Not too much. Not too much. And then tie it up. Then you want to go in with your bobby pins. I bought these yesterday because I needed them. But you want to go in with your bobby pins, right? And because they're hard to make them look exactly how you want to look just by spinning them round and do that. So with your bobby pins, you can kind of manipulate them into what you want them to be. So like this one, I want it to be more down. So I'll put a bobby pin right there and, you know, put it down. You may have to use a few, but it's okay. We've got a lot of bobby pins, you know. This one I feel like is going to be a bit more difficult. I actually kind of like the fact that they're close together. It kind of looks like, is it two buns? Is it one big bun? who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows? And that's how they should be looking so far. And then with these, we're going to curl them with some chopstick curlers. These are the chopstick curlers that I'm going to be using. And with these bits, you literally just want to grab them and curl them. If I just had... Sorry, I'm trying to be careful, I don't want to burn myself. But if I just had the chopstick curl, I mean the space buns like this, it just wouldn't look as good. But when you curl these bits, it just kind of adds something to it, you know? Obviously you don't have to do the curly bit if you don't want to do the curly bit, but I think it just adds to the mess and the chaos of them, you know? Like, so while I'm doing this, can we appreciate the makeup today, guys? All this cost less than £30. I did a video about it. I went to Primark and got a face full of really cheap makeup. If you want to go and watch that, go watch as well. I'd honestly recommend a chopstick curler like this that holds it as well, because it would be so difficult to try and curl these with your hands, like, because they're such small pieces. I honestly feel like that would make it 10 times more difficult to curl them. But this, like, literally does the job for you. Kind of. They don't want to be doing the job right now, do they? They're trying to show me up. Obviously, I know this ain't going to be everyone's cup of tea, but it's my cup of tea, and this is my channel, so if you don't like it, don't buy it. Do you know what I mean? I do go over them a few times and curl them because I want them to be curled in a very specific way, and I want them to look kind of crazy. And plus, when you curl them as well, like say if your buns haven't gone perfect, this kind of hides it, you know? You know what I'm saying? But it's one of them hairstyles, I think you look at it and you think, damn, that probably took her a hot minute. It took me no longer than 15 minutes. Which is crazy, because some people spend 15 minutes just straightening their hair. That's boring. That is so fucking boring, when you could do something quirky and different, you know? That's it. You're all done. You're literally all fucking done now. Yeah, that was day 2 of my week of different hairstyle tutorials. So, if you liked it, come back tomorrow for the 3rd one. Thank you for watching. Bye.